Nomad the Nomadic.
Hey YouTube, I'm Nomadikh, and today we're going to get to episode 8 of the MPC School video series. All the other videos lead up to this. It's all part of the video series. Make sure you check them out. Today is pretty important because this is the part where we actually record stuff into the MPC. You know, this whole time we've just been making preparations, but now we're actually ready to record it. So let's get right into it. Alright, so now that we have all our sounds prepared, now we could go about recording it. So in track 1, which I went ahead and renamed all the tracks so they make more sense. This is my sample track, and as you can see I have my sample program with all that recorded in there. Now on the second track I have my drum kit. My drum kit is assigned to track 2. I call this one snare because this is where I want to record my snare. I want to record my snare in track 2. In track 3, also assigned the drum kit, we have our kick. So I want to record the kick drums into track 3. Track 4, I want to record the hi-hat from the drum program. And on track 5, I also added a bass sample, which I'd like to record in there as well. Now, let's start on track 1. Let's record the sample. So we already know that we want to have a BPM of 90. So that's ready to go. That step has already been solved. Now, in order to record, what you want to do is you want to hold down record and you want to push play start. And it's going to give you a 4-bar count, and then it's going to start recording and it's going to go right into the grid. Right now I have it set to 4 bars. That's what the number means up there. So it's going to record 4 bars of whatever I do. So let's do it. So that's good. As you can see, the little lines that go across correspond to spaces filled up in the grid. That's what this is called. This is called the grid. So you can see all the notes that I placed in there. If you want to view the grid even more, if you push mode and pad 13, you can see the grid as a full screen. Nice feature about JJOS is JJOS feature. But anyway, that's the grid. That's how it looks. And yeah. Anyways, let's continue. Let's record the hi-hat next. Let's record the hi-hat. So we're gonna go to track 4. This is the hi-hat. So let's record it. Record, play start. So that's good. Keep in mind, when I play it out, I'm not perfectly getting it right, but the reason, once it goes back and plays it again, the reason it sounds perfect is because I have quantization on. Quantization basically means, if you go into the grid mode, this will make more sense. It basically means that every single note that I play, which can be seen as a square on this grid, every single note that I play will be snapped inside the grid perfectly. So it's basically perfectly assigned to the BPM. Now, in order to set your quantization, all you need to do is hold down this button and select it. So right now, as you can see, I have 1/16th quantization set. That means that whenever I record anything, it'll find the nearest 16th spot to snap to, and it'll be perfect. Because in one bar you have 16 columns, so it's gonna be perfect when you record it. So that's the hi-hat. Let's do the snare now. So snare, record, play start. So that sounds good. The only thing that's missing is that old school hip hop kick that I love. So let's get to it right now. That's on track 3. Now, what I love to do is set 1/16th triplet quantization on the kick. So it gives it that nice groove to it. So let's record it right now so you see what I mean. Right here. exactly what I mean. Just that groove, you know? Now, let's record the bass. And that's really it. The track is finished. Alright, well, I hope this video was clear. Next week's episode, we're going to be talking about how do you make changes in your sequences after you've recorded them if you messed up a little bit. Like, you're not going to get it perfect every time. So that's also a pretty important video. Hope you check it out next week. I'll see you later.